Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I cook using the Home Chef meal delivery service. Now this is one of those boxes that gets sent to your doorstep with all of the ingredients that you're going to need to make dinner for however many days that you choose on your plan. So I ended up getting 2 meals to serve 4 people in my family because the littler ones don't exactly eat everything, and it works out perfectly for us. One of the reasons that I really like Home Chef is that when you go on, you can actually pick your recipes, and you can also omit things if you're trying to leave certain things out of your diet. So if you can't have shellfish or dairy or gluten, you can omit those from the recipes and the ingredients that they send you, which I really like because I recently started eating a lot healthier. So I can omit things like dairy and gluten from my meals. Now I didn't this time when I selected these meals just because I hadn't started my new diet yet, but I'm really excited to show you guys what we're going to be making. They seem to be pretty family friendly and also incorporate some vegetables in there, which I'm trying to like sneak into my kids because you know how hard that can be. So I will also have a $30 off code in the description box below, along with a link to where you can order. I just really like being able to get my groceries to my doorstep, and these meals only take about 30 minutes or so to make at the most. So I don't have a lot of time to make dinner, and I don't have a lot of time to go to the store and get all the ingredients, so this really helps me out as a busy mom. So let's go ahead and start cooking. Alright, so when you first open the box, there is the 2 recipes on the top. So it looks like we're going to be making Italian sausage and butternut I don't know if that's farfalle or farfalle. I think it's a type of pasta. And then this roasted skin on chicken, and that is probably gonna be my favorite because I love Brussels sprouts. Carter is gonna help me open up the box, and we're gonna see what's in here. So it comes insulated in this little thing, and then it also has recycling instructions on there. Okay, so it looks like we've got some ice packs here. In here, it looks like we have, okay, it says over here in the corner, roasted skin on chicken, and it has all of the things that we need to make that in here. Let me open it up and see. You know what these are? Brussels sprouts. And this is thyme, which is an herb. We've got whole milk, 2 potatoes, grated Parmesan cheese, and white cooking wine, and butter chips. So it's got everything we need in there. What else, baby? All right, so this one is also another roasted skin on chicken. So that's 2. We have the box for 4 servings because we have a big family. So if you're just doing 2, I believe you would get 1 of these, and 1 serves 2 people. And then you want to take those out, baby? Okay. So here is the one for the Italian sausage. So it comes all in this package. Here is the pasta. What is this? Pecorino cheese? That's interesting. What else do we have here, babe? We've got marinara sauce.
Cheese.
Is that cheese? That's not cheese. That's butternut squash. And some crushed red pepper. So we also have another one of those in here. And then what else? We got more ingredients down here. These are just some ice packs. What do we have? Oh, this must be all the meats. Inside of the bottom bag, we've got the sausage, and then the chicken breast fillets for the other meal. All right, so I'm gonna be making the roasted skin on chicken for tonight's dinner. And over here, it has everything that you have in your box to make this. And then once you flip it over, it has all of the instructions. And then at the bottom here, it will tell you like how long it's gonna take you to make it, as well as like the difficulty level and all of that. Okay, so I already washed off the Brussels sprouts. It says to go ahead and trim the bottoms off of these. I preheated the oven to 400 degrees and then I lined a pan with aluminum foil and sprayed it, and that's what these are gonna go on. I'm gonna go ahead and take this thyme that they sent and I'm going to pull it off of the stem and then chop it all up. So I chopped up the Brussels sprouts, and then this is the thyme over here, and I'm gonna use half of this and sprinkle it on the Brussels sprouts in the pan. So for the Brussels sprouts, it says to sprinkle olive oil and salt and pepper on top of the Brussels sprouts. Now, since I've been eating a little bit healthier, what I'm gonna do is actually use some coconut oil and drizzle some coconut oil on over the Brussels sprouts and then add salt and pepper. I know that might sound funny to a lot of people, but coconut oil tastes really good on pretty much anything, in my opinion, so that's what I'm gonna do. They don't supply the olive oil that you'll need, and on there it'll list the only 3 things that you needed were salt and pepper and olive oil, I believe, for this. So usually that's just things that you have sitting around your house anyways. So I'm just substituting that olive oil for coconut oil. It is now potato time, and I'm going to peel these and then cut them into 1-inch cubes. Okay, so now the potatoes are in here boiling with some salt, and I'm gonna wait a little while for those to boil, and while they're getting soft, I'm gonna work on the chicken. Okay, so I went ahead and put the butter in here. That's gonna start melting because I just turned the stove on. And then I'm going to add the chicken breasts. I seasoned them with salt and pepper on both sides. And then once this butter melts all the way, or almost all the way, I guess, I'm gonna go ahead and put the chicken in there. And my pan's kind of small, so I'm probably gonna have to do 1 chicken at a time. And it says to put this in skin side down, which took me a minute to figure out which side had the skin on it. So skin side down for 6 to 8 minutes. It says undisturbed, so you don't worry about flipping it or anything. However, I have my tongs so I can check and see underneath it because I don't want to burn it. So now I'm working on the potatoes. They are ready to go to start being mashed up, I guess. I'm gonna add half of this milk right here. So they send you this adorable little carton of milk, and I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there only because I will not be eating these mashed potatoes. My kids are, and they are fine to have dairy. I was so caught up in making mashed potatoes that I forgot I need to take this out, because that would be important. Okay, so the last thing that I have to do is make the sauce that goes on over the chicken, or that the chicken sits on. So they sent you this white cooking wine, and I'm gonna put that in the same pan that I had put the chicken in earlier. And it says to bring that to a boil and add the remaining milk and the thyme. And that's pretty much it for the sauce, so that's really easy. Here is my meal. This looks so good, especially the Brussels sprouts, which I actually already tasted. And here's the chicken. I cut it open just to make sure it was cooked inside, and the mashed potatoes. I have actually never made homemade mashed potatoes on my own before. And I don't want to brag, but I think they turned out pretty good. I didn't taste them yet. I'm gonna leave that up to my kids. But as far as like mashing them up really well, I think I did a good job. And here is the sauce right here, and I'm just letting it cool down, but it can be drizzled all over the chicken. And yeah, I'm just so excited to eat this. So I finished that meal, and it was so good. That is seriously some of the freshest chicken I have ever had at home. It tasted like I was at a restaurant, and I mean, I don't want to pride myself that I cooked it so well. No, I'm just kidding. Seriously, it felt so fresh, better than most of the chicken, because I've been eating a lot of chicken lately, and it was really, really good. So today I'm going to make the Italian sausage. Okay, so today I'm gonna make the Italian sausage and butternut farfalle. So Cash is hanging out with me right now while I cook. This is only supposed to take 20 to 30 minutes. That's the prep and cook time, so it should be really easy. And I'm gonna show you guys how I cook with an infant. These are all the ingredients that we need for this. This is pretty simple. And then the sausage. So I'm gonna go ahead and boil the noodles on the stove. I took out the sausage and set it aside, and now we're gonna cook the butternut squash in the same pan that the sausage was cooked in. Carter is helping me out. He knows to be very careful when we put stuff on the stove. There you go. Good job, baby.
How do you know when it's ready?
They'll turn a little bit brown. Not all the way, but they'll be soft and brown. After the butternut squash is done cooking, we will add the sausage and the noodles and the marinara sauce all to this pan right here. Hopefully there's enough room. But this is a really easy meal in case you're watching this and you get a box and you really want to do like an easy meal. This has really only taken me about 15 minutes or so to put together, and it looks like it's going to be really good. Okay, so this is the final dish, and Carter is going to sprinkle some of the cheese on top. Now that is the finished meal, and it took probably about 15 minutes. It was really easy to make, and it looks delicious. So that is it. I hope you all enjoyed hanging out and cooking with me and my kiddos. Don't forget to check out the description box below for the link to order your Home Chef box, as well as use my $30 off coupon for your first box. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.